Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. This video here is about trade lines and a few other things. If you saw my last video, which was about trade lines, this video is going to be a little different, but it's going to be about trade lines. So I got a nice response off the last video. Tons of phone calls, and I appreciate every phone call. But there is a but. The but is I had a lot of people calling and asking if I would put the trade lines on CPNs, and the short answer is no. I will not put trade lines on CPN, and I'm going to tell you why I will not put them on CPNs. First and foremost, I didn't create the CPN. I don't know who created the CPN. I don't know if it was done properly. And no, I don't create CPNs for people. Not to mention, if someone's out trying to do something illegal, if they're trying to defraud banks, I don't want to be a part of it. Because if I sold you a CPN and you went out and did some dirt and the feds busted you, they're going to look at the deal and they're going to go after any and everybody who received money on the deal. That would include me, the person who supplied the trade line for them to then go out and acquire new credit. So they would come at me. Now, granted, I probably wouldn't get in any trouble, but I still would have to pony up the dough to give to my attorney 15 grand. I have to give him 15 grand to get me out of the mess. So I figure, you know what? It's way too easy to be able to just clean up your own credit and to use your own credit versus using a CPN. For most of you out there who are listening and you have no idea what a CPN is it's basically what they call a credit profile number. It's really not a made up number. It's really a social security number. So it's a real social security number that a lot of times have not been issued. But if you didn't create it yourself, or even if you did create it yourself, but you didn't properly validate it to find out if it was a blank uh, social security number, then you could find yourself in some hot water. Me personally, I would tell you to just stay away from the CPNs. I would avoid them like the plague because trust and believe, I personally know people who have gone to prison over this. So I would tell you to steer clear of it. It's just way too easy to clean up your own credit, clean up your own social security number, and to go that route. I mean, sky's the limit. Once you clean it up, tag yourself with trade lines because it is legal. I get people who call me and say, "Hey, are trade lines actually legal?" Yeah, the trade lines are legal. It's legal to piggyback someone. It's legal for even if you don't know the person. Doesn't matter. If someone will put you on their credit card, it is totally legal. There's nothing illegal about it. So I saw one video where a guy was talking about, oh, there could be some legal issues with just putting people on a credit card. Yeah, I would say there could be some legal issues if you put somebody on your credit card without them knowing. That could probably, I could see there could be something not right with that. Maybe illegal. I don't know, but trade lines are not illegal. So I'm going to go ahead and say that. So when you call, you don't have to ask me, are trade lines legal? Because if you've heard this video right here that I'm doing right now, and you call me and say, hey, are trade lines legal? I'm going to ignore the question and I'm just going to continue to talk about whatever it was that I was talking about. And the second thing is no, I will not do CPN. I will not do trade lines on CPN, so you don't even have to bother asking me. I don't care for what amount of money that you're trying to give me. If you're trying to give me 10 grand, 15 grand, I'm going to steer clear of CPNs. Now, if you want to continue using CPNs, that's on you. But you guys know where I stand on CPNs. Now let's talk about trade lines. Let's get into the trade lines. Get out of the negative stuff and let's get to some more positive things. So if you've heard my last video, like I told you guys, you can get trade lines from damn near anywhere. You can get them from friends, family. You can purchase them. Of course, I actually sell them. So, and I told you in the last video, you don't have to buy it from me. You don't have to buy a trade line from me. But I'm here if you can't find someone reputable for you to be, added to someone's trade line as an authorized user. So here's what I'm going to do, which I didn't do in the last video. If you want a copy of my trade line list and you want to be added to my updated trade line list every time it's updated, go ahead and shoot me your email address. You can text it to me. You can text it to 234 oh, let me do that again. You can text it to me at 239 234 3040. That is my direct number. So I've had a couple people call me and they were surprised that I answered the phone. I didn't understand why. I told them in the video it's my direct number. Yeah, and I get people that call me 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning at sometimes. And if I'm up, I'll answer the phone. So if you want to be added to my trade line list, hit me up at 239 234 3040. You can just text it to me. You can call me. We can talk trade lines. If you have a situation with your credit where you don't know how to stack your trade lines on your credit, give me a call. I will tell you the best way to stack the trade lines on your credit. I'm going to give it to you. I'm always going to give it to you straight. I don't do test trade lines. So when you call me and if you're wanting me to give you a trade line, that is never ever going to happen. I will never ever just give away a trade line because I have trade line partners and they like money as well as I. I like money also, but they want to be compensated for, their trade lines because you only have so many spots a month. That's right, so many spots a month. So like I said, guys, say no to CPNs. I guess that's your prerogative. So I'll just say I say no to CPNs. So I don't do CPNs. Please don't call me and ask me if this is legal because it is legal. And if you want a copy of my trade line list, hit me up at 239 234 3040. Text me your email address and I'll add you to the list. Now, another subject we can talk about is what can you do with good credit? Here's what I'm going to tell you. You have to be rich to have bad credit because having bad credit, everything costs you more. When you have good credit, everything's cheaper. Lower interest rates. You don't have to shop at Aaron's or Rent-A-Center or any of these other rental companies paying an arm and a leg for a TV. So you go into, let's say, Aaron's Rentals, and you buy a television. Of course, it's costing you $150 a month. And then you look at the cash price. And the cash price is like three times the amount of what you would spend at H.H. Greg's or Best Buy. And that's because you have bad credit. Because if you had good credit, you'd just bypass Aaron's and Rent-A-Center altogether, and you would just go to Best Buy, get your credit card from Best Buy, or use your Chase Reserve or Chase Sapphire and walk in and just, you know, give them your credit card and walk out with a television for 3 times cheaper than you could at Rent-A-Center or say Aaron's or whatever other Wacky Jacks Rentals or whoever's out there. So, let's look and see what we can do. When you have good credit, you can do things like this. You can go to Realtor.com, start searching for that new house. That's right. Wait a minute. Let's go over here and look at your new car. Go find yourself a new car or used car or a 68 Camaro, whatever it is you want. When you got good credit, you'll be able to do all these things. The heavens kind of open up when you have good credit. And I'm talking about 760 and above. Now, don't get me wrong. If you have a 720, that's good. That's good credit. But the heavens don't start opening up until you hit 760. At 760, everything opens up. You get better interest rates. You get the best interest rates when you hit 760. So that's it, guys. That's gonna be it for this video, I guess. If I could think of something else to talk about, I will gladly, create a video. So once again, say no to CPNs. Yes, this is legal. Send me your request for trade lines to 239 234 3040, and I'll catch you guys on my next prompt video because I just picked up the mic and I just winged it. I winged it, Jerry. Yes, I did. I winged this video. Until the next time, guys, I'm out. Peace.